The often lesser known and underrated sibling of fish tacos, shrimp tacos are easy and fast to put together, and they taste amazing. We're serving ours with a delicious homemade Pico de Gallo, as well as a few other Mexican staples. Let's get started. All right, we are gonna start by adding our spices to 1 pound of shrimp so it can sit and marinate for a while. We are gonna start with half a teaspoon of cumin, quarter teaspoon of cayenne, half a teaspoon of onion powder, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. Get that mixed up with about a tablespoon of olive oil and a pinch of salt. That can sit in the fridge for overnight, at least 30 minutes though. Next, we'll get started on our fresh Pico de Gallo. We'll start by dicing half a white onion. Then go ahead and chop a couple Roma tomatoes. Next, we'll dice a jalapeno. Remove the seeds first. Next, we'll finely chop some cilantro leaves. Don't worry if you get a couple stems in there. Next, we'll grate a clove of garlic into the bowl with the other ingredients. Squeeze the juice from half a lime into that same bowl. Add a pinch of salt, stir it up, and now you can let that sit while you finish the rest of the dish and the flavors will melt together. Now we'll go ahead and get our garnishes ready. We're going to start with about a cup to 2 cups of finely shredded cabbage, 1 avocado roughly chopped, finally, you'll want to slice some lime so you can squeeze that over the finished tacos. With all that out of the way, it's time to start cooking our shrimp. We'll add about a tablespoon of oil to a large skillet over medium heat. We'll add our shrimp, being sure not to crowd the pan. There's a really good likelihood you're going to have to do this in batches, as all the shrimp won't fit in a single pan. We're going to cook these until the sides touching the pan are nicely browned. That'll be about 3 minutes. Flip them after a couple, 3 minutes. Ooh, those are looking good. Leave them alone for another minute or two until they get browned on the other side and finish cooking. When the shrimp are done cooking, go ahead and pull them out of the pan and set them aside. Then repeat the cooking process with any of the remaining raw shrimp. We are going to quickly warm our tortillas before we start building our tacos. You can do this in any skillet you have. We're going to put them in there for about 10 seconds aside. You can also do this in the microwave or directly over the burner if that's easier for you. Let's assemble these tacos. I like to start with avocado first, so lay a little of that down. Next, we'll stack the shrimp on top of that. Next comes the pico. We'll put some shredded cabbage on there. A little bit of cilantro if you have it. Serve with limes. More pico. I like to top mine with crema. I'm sure there are some toppings that I've left out, so feel free to let me know what you think would be good on these tacos in the comments below.